Hey folks, how's it going? We're checking out more Red Dwarf. Hopefully you guys had a fantastic day. Just to let you guys know, my throat is still messed up. I'm going to make sure I'm hitting that mute button when I have to cough. So hopefully this goes away soon. Just want to let you guys know that. But you won't have to hear it. Like I said, I'll be on this mute button like crazy. I have to say Rimmer's doppelganger was my favorite. I would like to have seen more of him in the episode because he was really funny. He was very different. He was dressed goofy. He was crazy. He was funny. He was gross. It was just a really good doppelganger. The rest were just okay. It was like, you know, normal cat is kind of like a pristine house cat, and then the doppelganger of cat was like a feral outdoors cat, is what it seemed like. Crichton just was disrespectful and dirty. That's really it. Like, he just had oil on himself, and he said stuff that, you know, Crichton would usually say. And Lister just seemed like an American cowboy. So by a long shot, in my opinion, Rimmer's was the best. Not only his costume and stuff, his performance as well. And that was probably my favorite part about the episode, was him being goofy. But yeah, man, either way, I enjoyed the entire episode. Let's just go ahead and jump into this one, man. It's the last episode of the season, and we will talk about it more at the end.
We've located the black box terminal. You should be getting something now.
Ident details SSS Esperanto ocean seeding ship. Mission to introduce oceanic life to potential S3 planets. This was a recon trip, a 3-year check, strictly routine to make sure the amino acid chain had taken. Final entry, routine stuff. They spent the day cataloging and indexing new life forms. Then it stops.
The question which occurs, if this ocean is supposed to be teeming with new life forms, where are they all?
What are you implying, Crichton?
No implication intended, sir.
Yes, there is. You're saying there's some huge damn fish out there, aren't you? Some kind of gigantic, weird, prehistoric leviathan who's porked his way through this entire ocean?
That is one option.
Any alternatives?
None that occur.
Hey, wait a minute. I've got it. Don't fish swim south for the winter?
No, that's birds, sir.
Birds swim south for the winter? How do they breathe?
Guys.
Looks like Norman Bates' mum.
Human, male, Caucasian. Cause of death, gunshot wound to the head. From the entry and exit wounds, most likely self-inflicted.
2 suicides.
Oh, male, Oriental. Clearly he committed seppuku.
Hey,
Species unknown. Similar to Earth haddock. Cause of death, suffocation.
what? What is it?
But this fish suffocated in water. It voluntarily closed its own gills.
Are you saying this haddock committed suicide?
Merely stating the known facts. This fish relinquished its life of its own free will. Damn fool.
Why would the haddock kill itself? Why am I even asking that question? Hold it, hang 5, guys. I'm getting something. He committed suicide. He committed suicide. He committed suicide, and the fish committed suicide. There's some kind of link here that I can't quite... Hold on a minute, guys.
That's so goofy.
This?
Which dysfunctions its prey by inducing despair. Now that's why the crew members and even that fish had committed suicide. Unfortunately, we have been contaminated. It's a greatly reduced dose, but we may find that we do experience much of despair and anguish.
What about Lister and the cat?
I'm okay. I don't seem to be affected.
15 knots, 16, 18.
It's diving. Course.
Collision.
Do we move or stay?
25 knots, 35, 50.
It's coming straight for us.
There's only 3 alternatives. He thinks we're either a threat, fool, or a mate. He's gonna either kill us, eat us, or hump us. Persuade him that we're not that kind of oceanic salvage vessel. Always garb up pronto.
To be diddled by a giant squid on a first date? Think how we'd feel in the morning.
Okay, we're gonna try and outrun it. Holly, hit the power.
I would say you had to
Give me
run.
manual.
4 years?
As with all role-playing adventures, you will experience a certain amount of disorientation
God bless him.
on leaving the game. It will be several minutes before your real-life memories return.
The dreads are gone.
This is a very, very bad dream, right?
I'm not a hologram.
I'm half human.
What the hell's happened to my teeth?
He looks terrible. They all look terrible, but he looks the worst.
I can open beer bottles with my overbite.
Oh, no.
Right, lads, how you feeling? Bit wonky? Perfectly normal. We'll right as rain in 20 minutes.
Me?
Did you get Kachansky?
Was I supposed to?
Supposed to. That's the objective of the game for Lister, you twonk. You're separated to begin with.
It's a terrible game.
It's a love story across time, space, death and reality. You must have got the easy stuff, that. Here, what did you think of the planet of the Nymphomaniacs?
Oh my god.
Planet of the what?
What, you missed that? Oh, that's the riot. Some people spend years on that.
No.
Which one was Rimmer?
Me.
Oh, he's amazing, isn't he?
You can say that again.
How long did it take you to suss him out, then?
Oh, I had him sussed right from the beginning.
Well, really? You found the captain's message right away?
Wait, what?
What captain's message?
The one that's hidden in the microdot in the eye in Rimmer's swimming certificate.
What truth?
The truth to why he's such an insufferable prat.
Because of his parents, his upbringing, his background, the fact he was never loved.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
What was it then?
He was a hand-picked special agent for the Space Corps. He has memory arrays and was programmed to act like a complete twonk. So no one would suspect he was on a secret mission to destroy Red Dwarf in order to guide Lister to his destiny as creator of the second universe.
You what?
Yeah. You know that bit where Lister jumps
Freaking wild.
the second Big Bang with jump leads from Starbug?
Jump starts the second Big Bang.
Well, that's the final irony, isn't it? Lister, the ultimate atheist, turns out in fact to be God.
Oh my god.
It's all in the captain's message. It's all in the microdots. Hang on a minute. Are you seriously telling me you were playing the Pratt version of Rimmer for all that for 4 years? Oh, well, that's a classic, that is. That's a classic. All right, lads.
How do you know there's no one called Dwayne Dibley in here? It could be you.
No, this is right. Dibley. This is the Dibley party. Which one's Dwayne Dibley?
We don't know.
No, please, no. I'm going to be Dwayne Dibley.
It's you. Here are your party's clothes and possessions. The medical officer will be there in 20 minutes.
No.
Dibley? How can I be called Dwayne Dibley? It's true. It's got your photograph, name, address on it and everything.
No.
There's an anorak in here. White socks, nylon shirt, plastic sandals, Airtex vest, cardigan.
Poor cat.
And a key to the Salvation Army hostel. It doesn't make sense.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid it makes perfect sense.
Dwayne?
Won't be
Imagine a
Dwayne
guy with
Dibley?
no elan, no style, a misfit. Doesn't it just make total sense that this hapless creature would give his buck teeth to play someone like the cat in a computer game?
So this is really me? A no-style gimbo with teeth the druids could use as a place of worship?
Crichton?
That's messed up.
Don't push your luck by ordering whoever I am around.
It's a tough name. Jake Bullet.
Cybernetic detective.
Steve
I don't
Knives.
like that. That sounds like the kind of hard-living flatfoot who gets the job done by cutting corners and bucking authority. And if those pen pushers up at City Hall don't like it, well, they can park their overpaid fat asses on this mid-digit and swivel till they squeal like pigs on a honeymoon.
On the other
His
hand,
normal hands too. I just realized that.
perhaps the Cybernautics division is in charge of traffic control. And you just happen to have a rather silly macho name.
Oh, yes, that's a very good point, sir. I didn't think of that.
Dwayne Dibley?
So, whoever you are,
I don't want to know.
Think
Someone else look.
Stand aside. Let the law handle this.
Dwayne Dibley.
No photograph. Name, Billy Doyle. Sir, I think you should take a look at this. William, meet your brother, Sebastian.
Oh no.
Half brothers, uterinal. Same mother. This is a crazy idea. We can't leave now. Our memories haven't returned yet.
we've got to find out more about ourselves.
Oh my
or
God,
else
he
we
looks
accept I'm his
terrible.
alky dropout yak coat wearing half brother.
Dwayne Dibley.
I can't just keep saying that name. It'll be funny.
I killed him.
What is going on, man? Is that squid stuff that's doing it to
In
him?
the car.
I killed him.
We haven't got time for that Crichton in the car.
I killed a human.
In the car!
No.
Fascist cops by the lift and they're armed. You're hit.
Hello? For the 3,000th time, you're hallucinating. Can anyone hear me?
Uh-oh, speed bumps.
No.
Jane.
We made it. Nice driving. So long, suckers.
Uh-oh.
Is it crazy that I can picture it? God bless him. Ollie's like, what the heck, dude?
This is a nightmare. I'm on the run from the fascist police with a murderer and a mass murderer and a man in a bright nylon shirt. Some jetsam human freaking sputum bag who smells like a yak latrine.
Ah, we could all put our heads together and the bullet could go down the line.
Triton, I'm broadcasting
Oh my
on a
God.
high frequency. Can you hear me now?
Did somebody say something?
You're hallucinating. Put the gun down.
I think I'm going to put the gun down.
Walk forward 3 paces.
I think I'm going to walk forward 3 paces.
Well, he's cracking up.
I have a strange compulsion to pick up this fire extinguisher and twist the release wheel.
Have you quite finished being strange?
The cat lost his cool, and life for him no longer had any meaning because he is so mind-meltingly shallow.
Superficial is my middle name.
And you, sir, you
That's
have always
great.
prided yourself on being a good man, a man of moral courage. So, when you thought you were a mass-murdering butcher in a totalitarian state, despair. Despair destined to drive you over the edge.
And with you, it was taking a human life.
Precisely.
I'm not doing Dibley.
I am Rimmer.
Dwayne Dibley.
I'm afraid so.
So, what happened to the despair squid?
I took care of that. Limpet mines. There's enough fried calamari out there to feed the whole of Italy.
Well, I say let's get out of here.
Flight coordinates programmed.
Thank goodness for Holly, man. She really saved their butts.
Those planet engineers really screwed up in a big way here, didn't they? Playing God. Evolutionary process threw up a life form so much stronger and more deadly than any other species. Damn near wiped out everything on the entire planet. Spreading despair and destruction wherever it stuck its ugly mush.
It sounds rather reminiscent of a species sitting not a million miles away from me now. You probably have to be a mechanoid to fully appreciate that one.
Right, no one likes a smart aleck android.
We're on our way, sir.
All right, dude. That was a great wrap up to season 5, man. That was a really good last episode. This was fantastic. Unless I missed it, I don't remember them mentioning anything about the squid stuff being hallucinogenic, did they? I think it can cause like paranoia or something, which can lead to suicide. So I don't know why I then put those pieces together, unless I just missed something where they did say it can cause an hallucination, and I should have knew that the whole thing was part of that, you know? Like, I knew they weren't in actual simulation, but I just couldn't figure out what was going on. I was like, what is going on, dude? Like, what's causing this? And it even took a second when it blew up and I was watching the screen and I saw game over. It still didn't click that they're in the game because it just didn't make any sense. It probably clicked right away for you guys, man. It just didn't click for me right away. I didn't know what was going on, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was fantastic. I love Kat's character, man. Dwayne Dibley. Kat saying that name alone was hilarious, but the way he was dressed and his teeth and stuff, he looked like, I think what's his name, Mo, off of Three Stooges. He looked like Mo. That was great. That was terrible. Haircut and everything, dude. That was fantastic. So they should really appreciate Holly, dude. She really saved their butt in this one. Big time. There's a Stargate episode that remind me of this one when they were stuck inside of a simulation. I can't remember the exact premise of the episode. I remember going to a planet. They realized it was some type of like simulation thing or some type of neurological program or whatever, and they put themselves inside of it, and they're stuck, or at least one of them were stuck. I can't quite remember. I watched episodes so long ago. So for a moment, I thought maybe they're in a simulation inside of a simulation. If you guys remember episode, I think it's Better Than Life or A Better Life, I think it was called, when they're inside the simulation. Maybe they're playing like a new game or something, and it was a simulation with inside inside a simulation. It's like they went to an underwater world simulation, and the ship blew up, and they woke up to a world where it says they were in a simulation, but that was a simulation within one. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. That's the direction I thought it was going for a second when I saw the game over on the screen, but I wasn't sure. I thought it might be similar to like a Better Life episode or something, or Better Than Life episode. Overall, man, this is a good episode. It was a good wrap up to season 5. I really enjoyed it. I look forward to season 6. So hopefully you guys have a fantastic day. Hopefully you guys are happy, safe, and healthy, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.